Hey everyone, so I wasn't sure if I was gonna do Octo Reads-a-thon this year, but I decided to do it. So I've done this for I think 2, 3 years now. Basically, I just decided to make a readathon in October based around Halloween, spooky stuff, fall, stuff like that. So there are 8 prompts, and you can read this all in one book, multiple books, whatever. There's not many rules to the prompts, so have fun. Prompt number 1: it's not horror, but it should be. Read a non-horror book where the synopsis would be a scary situation. So this can be anything that you would find scary that's not necessarily marked as a horror book, right? Say you like dystopian novels. Those concepts can be pretty scary, even some of the YA ones, right? Because who would want to live like that? It could be a thriller, a mystery, something that might be scary, but it's not marketed as straight up horror. Number 2 is, I saw some scary things. Read a horror comic or graphic novel. So again, this could be YA, this could be adult, whatever, just as long as it's like a graphic novel or a comic. 2 that I recommend that I've read that I can remember off the top of my head is Through the Woods, and I think the author is Emily Carroll. They're like little short stories, and they're pretty creepy. I think that one was actually marketed as YA, but it's really creepy. And the other one is Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees. So these are anthropomorphic, get that word out right, animals who like live in a town and work and everything. And one of them is like a serial unaliver, as they would say on TikTok. So yeah, that one was pretty good too. Number 3 is Ghosts and Goblins. Read a book with a typical Halloween monster. So examples, werewolf, mummy, etc. Number 4 is Apple Cider Spider. Read a Halloween or usually scary themed book that's not scary. So maybe a children's book about a friendly spider or something, or, a cute ghost or something. Doesn't necessarily have to be a children's book, but something that, might be associated with Halloween and scary, but it's not a horror book, right? Maybe you even can read a nonfiction book about spiders or something that scares you, or mummies or something. 5. What's the name of that book again? Read a scary or fall-themed book that starts with the first letter of your name. So simple enough. Pick a scary or fall-themed book that starts with the first letter of your name. So I think there's quite a bit that starts with S, so I should be good with that one. Pumpkin Patch, which is number 6. Read a book with orange on the cover. So I guess, it could be fall themed, it could be scary, it could be anything, just as long as it has orange on the cover. 7. New Scares. Read a book from a new or newer to you horror author. So this this prompt I have because, I want to explore different authors and stuff. So, try to pick from somebody that maybe you haven't read before. I'm not sure who I'm going to pick. There are some that I've started and have not finished. And I guess it doesn't have to be the first book you've read by this person, but maybe if you've read 1 or 2 of their books and they're still new to you compared to like some other authors, that's okay too. There's some people that I might try to stay away from because I've already read at least 2 of their books and maybe I want to give somebody else a chance. But, like I said, these prompts are pretty flexible. So just try to read something that's a little newer to you. Trying to get to know all different authors. Number 8, the final prompt. Things are getting a little spooky. Read a book of scary short stories. So, again, there's so many of these. Adult, YA, even some children's, like the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. I think they're actually considered children's books, and those things are pretty creepy. So yeah, I mean, even if you wanted to double up, like on the graphic novel one, because like I said, there's Through the Woods, which are little short scary stories in graphic novel form. You can read that one and kill 2 of the prompts here. So yeah, I'm not really picky on these. I want people to have fun. I want me to have fun. So let me know if you're going to be doing an Octo Reads-a-thon with me. Anyways, bye-bye, everybody.